This is the old Blair Auditorium. What would you say if you could save it? Sure, it might need some repairs, but it has great potential. The Blair Auditorium was opened in 1969 as the Elizabeth Stickley Auditorium. It provided the old Montgomery Blair High School with a large space for students to perform plays and hold school meetings. It holds 1,200 seats, which is plenty for what is now a middle school. Montgomery Blair High School was moved to a bigger location on University Boulevard because of lack of space. But during the move, one room was left untouched to rot and die away. This room is known as the Old Blair Auditorium. When the old Montgomery Blair High School building was renovated, the auditorium was not fixed, because at that time, middle schools did not get auditoriums. The structure is fine, but there are still some safety issues. There's no sprinkler system, and there are some holes in the firewall. Both of these issues are not up to the building safety code standards. The asbestos is not the main problem, but it's still there. Asbestos can be found on the pipes and on the fire curtain. Mold has developed on the ceilings and on some seats, not to mention any space that is damp and does not receive enough light. We interviewed Stuart Moore, the president of the Old Blair Auditorium Project.
The policy in Montgomery County Public Schools was that middle schools don't get auditoriums. And it's true, when they build a middle school, they don't put auditoriums like this. In fact, in high schools, they don't even put auditoriums quite like as nice as this one.
Policies and funding issues have kept this auditorium closed for over 13 years. Valerie Irvin, a member of the County Council, talked to us on this matter.
As you all know, this country went through a major recession, and that recession hit the state and the county in the last 4 years, and so the amount of funds that were available to do any capital projects either got pushed way back or they disappeared.
Luckily, this project did not disappear, but it's not moving along too quickly. Ike Luggett, the county executive, let us come in so we could ask him a few questions about these policies.
We have a backlog of major items for construction. And so when you put this in the context of those, it has not ranked as high on the priority list as some of the other items that are out there. And so what we attempt to do in the budget is to program those things that are most urgently needed for safety, for capacity questions in schools, and for other reasons.
The benefits of fixing up the auditorium will not only be for the school, but also the community. The renovation plans for the auditorium include fixing it to have 800 seats as well as 2 multi-purpose rooms for the school.
We believe that it's a venue that we really need to have for student use, and for all kinds of uses. And so when you see the plan that's coming to you guys at some point, you'll see that building is going to be divided up for different community uses.
When the space is renovated, it will give the students at Silver Spring International Middle School an established place to perform plays, hold school meetings, and have concerts and other productions.
The community efforts to get it open were really based on the fact that people wanted to use it as a community space, to have community theater, and to use it for other community benefits. And so it's not just going to be for the school, it's going to be for everyone who lives.
We have around $700,000 for the project, and most of that is coming from our $600,000 bond bill from the state of Maryland. The bond bill will need to be reimbursed later. The estimated cost to fix the auditorium is $7,636,000.
Well, we just have just a little bit of the design and monies for program.
Well, you can donate to the project by going to our website, which is oldblairauditorium.org, and there's a link there that you can donate. There's also information about where you can send a check if you want to do that by mail.
We need your help to bring the Old Blair Auditorium back.